Hello, Professor.
Harold?
Did you find some?
Oh, we found particles. Thing is, something starts to warp the video.
Oh, they're
Precise. We can only see past a certain... But it doesn't tell...
What?
Get this. The particles lower down are utterly unlike anything we've seen before. And when looked at as a group, they resemble the particle structure of pollen.
Oh, Cyrus will be pleased.
Yes, you're right, actually. Cyrus might be just the right man for the job.
He's always been good with flower stuff. Also, do you think he maybe needs a bit of a change of scenery?
Perhaps a change would be as good as a rest for him. A rest he can't have.
So, did we find anything else down there?
Harold, what's gotten into you? Not like you to be so...
Well,
since you ask, it seems as though the atmosphere down there contains a number of elements that we've never encountered.
alien elements.
Well, yes. From what I can tell, but there's no telling what other effects they'd have on human physics.
Is it weird that I want to try some?
Yes, very odd. Anyway, we must all get together. Go on, boy.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon. Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Gunter, how's far?
It's very... lots to learn.
That's encouraging.
I think. Thoroughness.
When I was...
And now?
Now I know.
According to the Manual of Self-Improvement...
Glad to...
Farewell.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes. Corporation, which illuminated the many innovations now relied upon. In 12,780 AC, we Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation.
Ah,
Oh?
sorry, Howard. Lots.
Is everything okay?
Yeah,
You...
it's just that... it'd be... wow.
You know, something... You may as well not...
So,
I guess so. It's also kind of like... Try to forget it.
like...
Maybe don't...
anyway, I'll bear it. I'm going to get back to my research.
Good luck, Sora.
By the hands of all water corporations and the many innovations we now rely upon. In 12,780 AC, we rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency. Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. Thank you for traveling with all water. Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Thanks for... We've much...
Yes, and plan. We've got to do this by the book.
I mean, sure, but we'll never get anything done unless we...
If you let me just...
Oh, Cyrus.
Well, maybe if...
Then we won't be able to properly measure and
If these particles really are, then we're never going to be able to properly
yeah.
But if we don't make sure we've...
Don't let can.
What? Anyway, evaluate our... We think the particles will... The books were a dead end.
Jeanne, did the
I'll say this is only a vague hypothesis.
But the probe couldn't tell us much about...
Correct. There may be hazards we're unaware of. And we have only the most basic idea of the... So, what can we do next?
Hello.
We were just recapping
Everything.
Oh.
Anywho, if we want a closer look...
That will involve measurements. Sounds like a job for...
You sure you're happy taking all that on?
Sure.
Oh, Bridget, we'll need a rope or cable that's whatever the particles might do to it.
Got it. How hard?
Well, we're going to need a certain amount of...
No, I mean, don't worry. It'll be fine.
Cyrus, you take over the probe. With your botanical expertise, maybe you'll find some detail. It'll have big implications for... That's what I'll work.
Definitely.
Won't whoever goes down need keeping...
Yes. Let's all bear in mind and come back to it. Maybe the Flummerlim will remember something.
What if I go down?
What?
Harry? I think we can all agree.
Yes, Harold, it's too...
Lots of other fun.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
Okay, people, to your stations. We've got our work cut.
Let me help.
Harold, you're good with the Flummy You can liaise with Wii and find out if there is any...
Okay, Will you?
Oh, I see Wii...
What are you doing?
There
It looks fun. Is... Grip... Ow, they're...
yes. I noticed the fish in the...
Ooble? Down further? Wii, what do you know? What do you...
Not much, but
It's worth trying. If we take a couple to Mareaux, she might be able to analyze the particle bonding properties and.
or what if we just test them now?
What do you mean?
No fish has ever cared before, but we could just put them both down and see how they're both doing when we put.
Wiyu, how would you feel if I kissed you?
You don't have to answer that.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do a field test.
Well, okay. I'll rustle up.
Hello, Raf.
Hey there, Harold. What brings you?
Oh, just. You seem.
The cave, even though it's busy,
nice.
and they come in so many. It's like,
You'd never feel like you don't fit in.
yeah, that's it.
I can.
It'd be good to get a few of. Those kids were annoying.
Huh.
Thanks, Harold. Kind of a shame.
I know that.
Yeah. And sorry.
Ah.
That it could we? No, sorry.
That was easy.
Yes. A new.
Close one then, I guess. So, time to experiment. What could possibly go wrong?
Now that we've got an ooble boop and not a.
So,
That would take a lot of explaining.
okay. Bridget, we've got the bubblefish.
Wait,
What's wrong?
why do you have an extra bubble? Isn't the point to have one of them unprotected?
Eggs.
But Wiyu, I mean, forgive me for being obtuse, but
I forget.
both of them are protected. What?
Look.
Oh,
Don't worry, Wiyu. That's rhetorical. Anyway, shall we tie the ropes?
okay, let's pull them.
Oh no.
Oh dear, I really didn't think the effects of exposure.
Little fish is pretty dazed, but
Yes.
Good news!
It's coming around.
Well, like Mareaux and Weyu said, going down there doesn't look like it kills, but we don't really know how fishy feels right now.
True, I suppose. But it means the experiment was
I'm
mostly
happy.
a success, right?
So now we can create bigger bubbles.
But we, present company excluded, can't breathe underwater.
Cyrus is going to be the best person to make use of these new findings on the... But then we need to be able to get, stay, and maneuver down there.
How about our rope?
Ooh, that would be great. Can you
Of
work with me on...
course.
Great. I suppose I'll start construction of the hoist at the same
Things
time.
are really happening. So,
Yes.
I'm just gonna use some...
Yeah.
You...
The strands.
friends? I think this rope is...
You should.
I'll give it some encouragement. Shh. I believe in you, rope.
All water. Moving people every day. All water. We get you where you're going. All water compliments you on your choice of destination. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest...
Hey, Cyrus, just me. We've got a great idea for the helmets.
Do you hear that?
I, hear a lot of fuzzy static?
Yes, sure. But below that,
Cy, what should I be hearing?
just let me listen and follow my instructions. We'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Do you hear that? We're getting close. Too far. It's getting Oh, nearly. Sounding good. Too far. It's getting distorted again. Better. Getting better again. Too far. It's getting distorted again. Oh, nearly. Sounding good. Better. Getting better again. Oh, nearly. Sounding good. Better. Getting better again. Do you hear that? We're getting so close. Careful now. Oh, nearly. Sounding good. It's like those... It's coral. I've discovered the coral particles. Particle choir? Particulars? Do you know what this means, Harold? Whatever is down there, that's the evidence that it has lots of similarities with the plant that I researched in my youth. Didn't you read the book I gave you?
You gave me a book?
The one I wrote. Yeah, provisional time.
So, you know that by hearing this choir sound? How does that relate to...
It's all connected. This very specific sound pattern, this melody, music is math, math is nature. Jeanne will be happy about these results.
Awesome. I can't wait to tell her. Oh, hi.
Hello, you two.
We were just talking about Cyrus. The music is plant.
What?
Mareaux. Yes, I discovered that the between the particles and sentient plant life. It vindicates my earlier theory.
That is it. So, what's your...
Well, for water flow and or some kind of nutrition bed, might need light control and something to attract the particles into it too. And, given that we don't know the energy potential and given that pollen can...
Sigh. That's enough to go on for now, I think. Good thinking, though. I'll handle it from here. Maybe asbestos will do the trick.
Say, Harold, didn't you, before we got swept up and...
Oh, our experiment was great. The bubblefish came back total...
Oh, that is interesting, but... What?
Yes. One fish went down without...
Sigh. Find a way to adapt them for...
I mean, it's not like I don't have... I'll figure it out. Maybe some kind of double hoop glaze. Hey, what happened to the other fish, bud?
It was a bit I should say...
You always did have a soft spot for fishy friends, huh?
I guess so. Nice.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Go team.
Thank you for joining, and well done on your...
Yeah, at least...
No time for... We're this close to fix...
So, we...
I might be the...
Yes.
Oh, Harold, it was nothing personal.
You decided...
Yeah, it just kinda... We were going down... And then we decided it made most sense for Bridget to go with. She has the mixture of...
Oh, I see.
But I'm actually... I wouldn't have been able to trust myself not to freak out.
Oh, so...
Cyrus was the next natural candidate, with his expertise in bottom...
Oh, makes sense, I guess.
But, just as to my fish, too. If anything should happen to me down there, Sunny would...
I'm sure your fish would...
Oh, Professor, you're next in line then. You're the most experienced.
Sure I am, but... Harold, are you fooling me? I've only got...
Wait,
We did consider the...
so
We're sorry to put the burden on you, Harold, but you're the next best man for the job.
I mean,
It'll be okay. No need to worry. We'll all be here looking out for you.
I know. You,
And you have a great rapport with we.
And you've proven recently that...
Plus, you've developed a real affinity for Flumilim process.
I'll look after you, Howell.
There's no need to be rash. Take a few moments.
Wait, are you kidding with...
Harold, you know I don't jape in times of science.
I meant about telling me, not going down there.
We'll give you some extra training.
Thank you, We'll do you all proud. I promise.
No doubt that... Now, let's get going. Time is...
Oh, it's been a while. Nope, can't hold it in any longer. Bathroom time. Is that a... Hello? Are you okay? Hey, it's okay if you're sad.
No,
Secretary?
it's me. No, I'm not secretary.
Oh no.
I've after. And I've been scared.
What? Surely you didn't have anything...
I know. They used that one disciplinary action.
Oh, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. All that. It makes me realize the only are your.
Well, you have a lot of that.
Yes, that's true. We used to do.
Well, maybe...
Yes. We should get our a cappella group back together. Warren was right.
You should use this new lease of life.
I will. You'll see.
Great. So, now you're no longer a secretary. What should we call you?
I'll just stick to 24.
Oh,
Thank you for listening.
it's me, Mr. Halibut. I mean,
Well then, you'll always be a bathroom buddy to...
Travel in style with all water. arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Okay, everyone, welcome. You may be wondering, and why you're here. Well, this was originally based on our findings, most of which were mine.
Get on with it.
Yes. But then we decided. So here are some tips, which includes the energy particle. Number 1, the cells of these particles. Number 2, if taking any samples, keep them as in. If you must take a sample, take it from as. Number 3, keep well. We still don't know exactly what, but we can surmise it's similar to. For example, if you find something. Any questions? Follow these basics. Harold, those are. But I'll be staying here to discuss the specific. Right. For those of you who stuck around. Oh, I.
Harold!
My crit.
Well, you know, your exploits in. Well, at least more interesting.
Ah, yes, that run from
So,
training. Do you think it'll be demand?
you got to be prepared for the
Oh, well, what would you say?
But you're afraid.
It sounds.
Don't risk it. Just breathe I can do. It's no.
Okay,
Enjoy your.
you got it, crit.
Salute.
Wii U. Are you enjoying the.
But I don't.
Well, people have gathered.
But we haven't gone.
No, but it's.
I'm not sure I really get it. Especially the strange movements. They don't.
Movements? Huh. Oh, it's.
Ah, I like it. But
Yes. Yes. It'll be even nicer when we come back. Yeah, it's
we're not heroes.
Heck, you're my hero, buddy.
It's all very. I'm sure we'll.
I'm sure we. I'm gonna chat to some of the others.
Oh.
Professor.
Harold, my.
Oh, fine.
You know, wouldn't it be.
Oh. Are you sure you can? Oh, I'm.
Yada. I'm just even if I.
Yeah. Can I get you another drink? Okay.
It's okay, Harry. Go have fun.
Thanks, Mareaux. See you later then. Hi.
Responsible for. My friend is. What could.
I see. Wii U will look after
Maybe I'm more.
all of
Right.
That's not what.
It's okay, man. It was just me. I'm sure.
Yes. Cheers, Cyrus. Hey there.
Hey, Harold.
I guess.
You know, I always knew you were a goof, but I did always secretly think you'd figure out how.
Hey.
I Oh, come on. I didn't mean it in a...
Maybe I was.
I know. I even kind of...
You should relax, Sonny.
Maybe, but you know, it's your cause. Anyway, I'm glad it...
Huh. Don't you like fit?
No, it's just... I just think you were the right man for the job.
And you're gonna be the right girl for the job. Whatever the job.
Come tell me how it all went, huh? When you're back?
Sure.
Always.
Oh, hi, Har.
Hello, Yap.
I'm not drunk if that's what you're...
Oh, no. I just.
I really thought we were on to...
Well, it's actually pretty amazing what you managed to. Yeah, but for non-all-water resource, and maybe it forced the CEO.
So you're saying we might not have produced a full-scale but we might have been agent provocateur.
Yes.
Interesting. You know, once you're back from... You can tell us...
Thanks, Yava.
Well, good luck. Until next time.
Carol. But we think we appreciate. Hopefully. Yes.
Oh, wow. You shouldn't have. Oh, this looks great.
Is the fish not big enough for you?
No, it's perfect. Thank you. Okay, up next, some hairpins?
Yes. We were told by Chris that these things come in very useful.
Where are you now? Oh, there's something else.
I think you...
A rubber, in case I see... No, it's all great. Now I'm prepared for...
Good luck, Harold.
Thanks, everyone. Hey, Wiyu?
Howl?
What is the difference between Ooble Pops and Ooble Boops?
You see, Ooble Boots and Ooble Pops are actually not similar at all. One is like a bubble, and the other is like a bubble made to pop. More for fun, not useful.
Thank you.
Huh. Home at last. Wait. How did I get here? I don't remember. And I don't remember leaving it like this. Has someone been in here?
It wasn't me.
Felix, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing, bub.
This is my room.
But how do you really know that?
Felix, I don't have time for your shenanigans right now. I feel like there's something important I should be doing. I need some space to think, okay? Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. You're right, Harold. There is something important you should be doing.
I'm glad you agree. Wait, what? Do you know what it is?
Nope, that's for you to find out. All I can do is point you in the right direction.
The right direction isn't through a load of ducts, is it?
No, no ducks. Just go through there and follow your heart.
Okay. Yeah. Don't feel sleepy anyway. Thanks, Felix.
Good luck, Harold. Hope I never see you again.
Will you?
About what?
No, it's stupid.
You can tell me.
It's just...
Are you sure you want to tell me?
No.
Hmm?
I just wonder, what have I really done? This whole time, people have only given me stuff to do. Has there been anything that...
So you're helpful. You make the lives of everyone...
But anyone could do that.
I don't think they would give you...
Maybe, I suppose. But what if we're all doing...
Like what?
No,
So, what...
I don't know. Where's home? Is there a wrong or right? Maybe the fedora is fine.
How do you... It's all so complicated with you. Are we...
How does anyone trust they're making the right decision about anything?
I don't know. Maybe we can't know. So,
But if we don't worry at all,
ah,
you can do it just like that?
hmm.
Unless, maybe, if we were sure about everything straight away, we'd never.
No. We would just be a fish, happy, but probably miss. That's.
I see now. So, true, Blugalugulu.
Oh.
So. What am I doing? I don't know. I should know. Maybe someone should just tell me like they always do.
Are you being. Scott?
It's just so. All these. Why can't we just be.
Yes.
Blugalug.
Ah!
I wouldn't even be sad if the mission to find an energy source. Then we'd have to stay.
Have to.
It's complicated. That's why.
But wouldn't it make all of.
Everyone treats me like. What else am I supposed to do? The same one with no options. A mission that is. Who could have spent the money and energy. Who probably made half the problems on Earth. Who made my. Who. I'm angry with myself. Sorry, will you.
It's okay. I just feel your anger.
And the access card is a dumb.
Howell, if you had a fish for a long time.
What?
Just because. Out of your.
I don't know.
Maybe. It doesn't. Maybe you don't.
Doesn't matter.
These are weird.
Is one of the. Or maybe it's that.
I have a great feeling. Everything is.
Wow. Like we're being carried along.
Like I'm just going to float a gentle tide that only wants what's best.
We've come this, and all we can do is be us and see what happens.
Don't you worry about where Fedora.
Yeah, but I've learned that worrying just makes you get this feeling that things.
Yeah. Humans are funny, but I think life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now there's an
Lots of plans. If we explore, if there is nothing.
Definitely.
But something bad might happen.
True.
I hope no bad things.
Me too. We'll deal with them together.
I want to try eat.
And I'll get good at correct.
We could make a garden.
Yes.
Oh.
I hope so. Whatever happens to the foot. And I think okay. Will you?
Where else would I? We're in this to.
I know, but no one ever truly knows how anyone. So, going up on the ship, I thought, with so many people, it's only a few. I wasn't.
You weren't a.
I'm scared of. But at the same time, everyone.
What about?
Everyone wants something different from. Or I need. It's so exhausting keeping.
Oh. We is we.
So, you do what you.
No, I.
But. I mean, I can't just.
Are your legs hurt?
No. They've been good to me.
So what are you? Are you going somewhere?
Well, yeah. Together, we're all bound up and everything together. Then there's.
Oh, look.
Is that?
I think they're the two Flumilim that they.
Wow.
Anyway, but you shouldn't be dragged.
True. But you also can't.
True.
Wiyu? Wiyu, are you there?
Howl. Ah, it's you.
What is going on here? I was so worried.
Me too. But I also somehow knew I'd find you.
Looks like the dream team is back together. But where are we?
Not sure. But I have a feeling this is the right way to go.
Lead the way. We don't have much else to go on.
Do you think we are somewhere?
I don't know. I don't think we're nowhere.
Wherever we are, we're together. And this will make a good story.
I hope so. Let's find out how it ends first. You still feel like this is the right way?
Yep. Don't you?
Actually, yes. It's strange, but something does seem to be pulling me along.
Go with the tide.
I'm going.
Whew! You see that?
You mean the giant floating flower beam?
Yeah, more or less. It's beautiful.
It's making me feel sparkly. Howell, take my hand.
Sure. Are you scared?
No. Come on, with me. Jump!
What's that? Am I seeing? Oh my god. It's you!
We can't.
Bridget!
And you've got the energy?
Oh, this...
This is... Do you realize how much of a scare you've given us? We didn't want to think the worst, but...
We chased a dragon.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty hard to explain. Hey, how long were we gone anyway?
Oh, not very long.
Oh, that's good.
Just about...
2 weeks? It felt just like a few hours, didn't it?
I wasn't really keeping... Sometimes it felt like I'd...
Look, I'd love... Me and a few of the others have been... Stop. The fedora...
Oh no.
We could go to my place for tea.
Thanks, Wii, but I have other ideas.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. If we just work...
Harold, do you think I've been just twiddling my thumbs? The Flumy-Lim, Rafi, and I have built a new submarine. It just needs an energy source.
What kind of energy?
How about the one you're holding? Follow me! Let's head to the entrance lake! Et voila!
Super. I never knew you were good with machines.
I had some help from Rafi, but this old gal has some surprises left up her sleeve yet.
Mind if I drive?
Sure, I'll handle the systems and help you navigate from the back.
What can I do?
Oh, you get the fun job. Sit in the middle and man the grabby arm.
Is that, the technical term for it?
Oh, loosen up a bit, Harold. This is going to be fun.
So, we think this vessel will be enough to power it?
Let's find out. Slot it in and let's rev her up. It worked! Listen to my baby purr.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here?
It should all be pretty intuitive. Just don't press the eject button.
Okay, navigation lever. Got the sonar display here. Throttle handle. Depth adjuster. And...
Oh, yeah.
Buckle up. The new sub is so much fun. Great work, Bridget.
Thanks. Well done on bringing back the power source.
I want to go down there again. It was so weird and pretty.
I think once was enough for me.
I'd just like to see the underwater rainbow that smelled of jam one more time.
The what now?
Still nothing on the radio from Fedora.
Why do you think they've gone silent?
Could be anything. I'd say it was just all water cutting costs again, but it was so sudden.
Something bad happened?
Could be. Yeah, trying not to think about it.
Maybe we should take our minds off it.
Oh, can we play fish impressions?
I'd love to, but now probably isn't the time.
Oh, hang on. We've got a tape back here.
Im 80. Stockwerk in dem Haus, das es nicht gibt. In der Stadt, die es nicht gibt, wird ein Mädchen stehen. Es wird warten auf den Mann. Es wird fragen, wann, endlich wann wird er da sein? Es wird warten auf den Mann. Es wird fragen, wann, endlich wann wird er da sein? im 80. Stockwerk. In dem Haus, das es nicht gibt. In der Stadt, die es nicht gibt. Wird es traurig sein? Es wird warten auf den Mann. Es wird fragen, wann, endlich wann, wird er da sein?
Oh, that was nice. Do we have any more tapes?
Afraid not.
So let's play Spot the Fish. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, where?
Harold, watch out!
Where? I can't see the fish. Ah!
Oh no, poor fishy.
Why is it frozen?
Is the cockpit glass okay?
I can't see any cracks. Well, there are some in the fish.
This isn't good at all. For the ambient temperature anywhere near the Fedora to have dropped far enough for this.
They might really need this energy source right about now. Looks like a big crowd at the arcades.
Yes, but for what? Can you take us closer?
They see us. But what's going on in there?
Not sure. Do you think they look stuck in there?
Stuck? Or trapped?
Get us to the submarine dock. We've got to find out what's going on.
Oh no. The ice is spread here too. There's no way we're gonna be able to dock.
We'll have to find somewhere else. Let me think. Yeah, that should work. Okay, we need to make a detour. We'll try docking at Biosphere 4. There's a hull breach from the crash there. Maybe the ice hasn't reached it yet.
Where to?
I'll direct you. Just keep going around. Well, as you know, the core consisted of two main sections. The engine modules and the agricultural district. Bio 4 was the name of the latter. Apparently, it even had living fields and livestock during transit.
Imagine having all those real animals around.
Yeah. But like I said, it was damaged in the crash and deemed too expensive to maintain. I just hope it's still connected to the rest of the modules.
Hang on, we'll get you warmed up soon.
Okay, keep going this way. It won't be too long now. Oh, I wish I knew what's going on in there.
Me too. It's starting to feel pretty strange. What'll we do once we get in?
Our best bet will be to try and find a security monitor station, so we can get more perspective on what's going on.
Gosh, I hope everyone is okay. Wow, when you see the core from out here, it's pretty impressive. Realized how huge the core was.
It's like its own cave.
It really is a shame we couldn't do more with it.
we made it into somewhere more useful.
I think they tried a few times, but it's such a big space full of super energy-hungry stuff. Remember, when the Fedora was actually flying, it was able to generate way more energy from the solar sails and...
I think I see the breach.
Yep, that's it! Oh, and it's free of ice. Perfect.
I'll take us in. Could get a bit bumpy. Here we are. It's kinda eerie.
Yeah. No one's been in here for a long time.
Wait. You hear that?
Is it a ghost?
Huh, I doubt it. But it does sound like what I imagine an animal to sound like. But that's a silly thought. Anyway... Looks like the power's out. Harold, can you get this hooked up to the energy vessel? There should be some jumper cables in the engine compartment.
Sure, I'll get to it.
Righto, power is showing up. Just need to flick the master switch and...
Wow. It really is huge in here.
Oh, look, we have company. Who are they?
Ooh, what are those? I guess now we know where the ghost animal sounds came from.
Amazing! I can't believe they adapted to survive down here. Do you think they bite?
It must have been so peaceful for them here. I'm sure they're relaxed.
They look so funny and nice.
Well, much as I'd love to get to know them better, we should really try and get access to the arcade security cameras.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I recognize these controls. They're like the ones in the filter station. I guess this used to handle water drainage and filtering.
Fantastic. So you can operate it?
I think so. It would have been used to monitor the filters and stuff, so if I can just get to the monitor root directory, ask it to change the camera feed, that should do it. Okay, let's see what we can see.
Keep cycling through. Ah, there's the Agora arcade.
We should be able to talk to them through the tannoy system, too.
Professor! Everyone! You can hear us, right? We can see you! We're in the abandoned core! What's going on?
Hang on. Let me see if I can turn on the security cam's mic, too.
Harold? Is that you? Can you hear us? Harold, are you okay? Thank goodness! Where have you been?
Long story, Professor. But we came back in Bridget's new submarine. The Fedora is all iced up.
We? Is we with you too?
We's here too. Nice to see you again, Professor.
You three have got a lot of chutzpah, making us all worry and then just turning up unannounced like this.
Professor, are you all okay? Are you trapped in the arcades? What's going on?
Oy vey. Yes, we're stuck here thanks to Schlippmeyer. He's had us all fooled from the get-go. Played us for real schmucks. All along, he's been planning to freeze not just the area around the ship, but the entire ocean.
He told you all this?
Yes, over the tannoy, once he'd hidden himself away somewhere. He said it's always been his dream to create the largest winter sport amusement park in the universe.
Freeze the sea. Winter sports? From the get-go? All along?
So, Slippy is here. He's rootling around, asking me all kinds of questions I don't want to answer.
Schlippmeyer, will you please present Flow and Go to the audience, please?
Please witness the future of Fedora. Like all the best things in life, it seems simple at first. Then the more you know about it, the more ingenious and brilliant it becomes.
It's all a lot of hot air.
I'm gonna freeze the water directly under the Fedora.
Given water bodies usually freeze from the top down, I don't know. It all seems a bit fishy to me.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
It's not. I just happen to agree with them.
I'm making the coolant procedure more efficient than ever. It's going to be able to cover a lot of ground.
How does your AC technology work?
Maybe I shouldn't tell you every part of it, eh? I need to finish hooking up these tubes for some tests. Are you going to help me or just stand and watch me suffer? Please witness the future of Fedora. So you see, that's the Slippy difference.
Oh my god, what? Why? Where is he now?
Not sure. We all got together here for an urgent launch update. He disappeared and activated the security locks.
Oh.
You okay, Howell? You went dreamy for a minute there.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Wiyu. So, Mareaux, what was the urgent launch update?
Harold, please. The update was a ruse to get us out of the way. We were never meant to take off with his procedure. He babbles something about how we'd just die in traveling through space, and we may as well have fun in our lifetimes.
My God. Can he really do it?
Well, he's been developing the tech under our nose, of course, and we've got the raw materials all around us. He said we'd all thank him once the Slippy Ice Paradise was ready. Can you believe it?
Okay, we'll get you out of there somehow. Just hold on.
Hold on, Harold. Really?
That slippery little...
I guess you've tried breaking through the revolving door?
Yes, you nincompoop! Chris tried already! Even though I warned him, it's security glass, and no amount of handsome muscle would get through it. Listen, you two. You should be able to access the security shutters and the door's control mechanism through the terminal computer.
Okay, let me see. I'm getting there.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Just give me a minute. Sorry, Professor. The door control interface is weird. It's like you click one thing and it does the opposite. Then there's a pop-up and you have to
Weird? You're looking at classic. The newer consoles might be fancier, but you have less. And because everything is integrated, it's a nightmare if...
Sorry, Rafi.
Now what are you seeing?
Ah! Pop-ups!
It's okay. Just close them. Now what are you seeing?
Oh! More pop-ups!
Stay calm. Just close them. Now what are you seeing?
Lots of buttons. Of many kinds.
That's the wrong tab. Go to the... Now what are you seeing?
There are two big circles. Looks like a cassette.
Okay, great. There should be a small box in a circle connected by an arc in the lower left-hand corner. Click them to control the big circles on the right-hand side. Okay, great. There should be a small box in a circle connected by an arc in the lower left-hand corner. Click them to...
When I click the little circle, the big circles move. Oh, looks like the bar in the middle. It's finally fully filled now.
Okay, so click the small circle on the left until the box underneath the big circles on the right is highlighted.
Yep, they're moved. The box is highlighted now.
What are you seeing now?
A screen with the diamond shape on the left.
Great, nearly there. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right.
Do you mean the box with the key?
No, you're on the wrong tab. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right.
And then?
The box in the middle of the screen should be active now. Click the slim switch in the very center. Click the slim switch in the very center.
Clicked.
The door segments on the left should be animated now.
They are. Did I do it?
Go to the rightmost tab on the top of the screen. Go to the right. What are you seeing now?
A screen with a key on one side.
Great. Choose the REM cup rads around the 50 range.
Done.
Click Go 8. Click section W7 and open it. Obviously double...
Done. But nothing is happening.
Did you press the enormous key button?
Aha!
You did it, finally. Good job, Harold.
Has that done it?
Well done, Harold.
My pleasure.
Okay, everyone, let's get to the energy district. If Slippy is doing nefarious science, he's bound to be doing it there. Oi, the tube isn't working, of course.
Doesn't look like they're having much luck with the tube.
Harold, can you still hear us? We're going to need you to look into why the tube is down.
Drat. Now that isn't going to be something we can fix from here.
You two. Do you think you can take the sub and try and see what the problem is from the outside?
Yep, we know how it handles now, right, Wiyu?
Sure. Let's rev her up.
Great. I'll stay here on the radio and help liaise.
Okay, let's go.
I'll do the grabby arm.
Good luck, you two. Be careful out there.
How are you holding up back there, Wiyu?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Ah, yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumalim ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes, it's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create a snow world. But it doesn't seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question. Humans can get very wrapped up in their own stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Howell?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy. I think all the Flumilim would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raph. Okay, looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be careful, Wheel. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now. I wonder how Team Mareaux is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
Not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay. Keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via central station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Good timing, you two. Team Mareaux has arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
Yeah! The door to the energy harvest is locked too!
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes, and the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we going to do?
Could we ask him?
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy. To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself. Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec. Bridget, didn't you tell me the agricultural district and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know. Anyway, ask me about that later. You're going to need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen. Okay, you two, it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
You going to be okay here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
I hope it's better to watch than those videos Howell showed me. Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
Wio.
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Okay. Will do.
Wee. Ooh.
Shh, Wii. We don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmeyer! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
The door?
Harold! Whew!
Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
Eesh.
Oh, shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over. And so is our chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
Relaunch chance over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe. Me and the Lightkeepers... I was gonna tell you I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers. Found proof that all water were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, all water fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck. If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then Then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Much as I love it when you're wrong, that means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Yava's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the essence.
First time's the hardest.
At the same time,
A stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
and time is running out.
In the meantime,
we don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time...
All water is trying to steal time.
Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
Now,
if and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them
all the time?
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
time.
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 All that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the all-water district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I, don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away. Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Wiyu to the all-water district. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
It's them. They look fine, and not at all hungry.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you. Can someone please tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineered this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd! Professor, I expected better from you.
So there's no relaunch plan after all? I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time-skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Okay, so that means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to 3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left. Or what we think of as today is in fact 152 days away.
Whoa, that's a lot of time. But how come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tacked the shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around then anyway. Subtle, no?
So, we have time, but no procedure after all.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits. You must explain this procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all?
Yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
Ah,
Hey, Professor.
just fine. Preparations for the relaunch.
Oh, great.
Yes, we're really...
Wow. Can you believe we're about to...
I knew we'd figure out a procedure, but I would never have...
Are you...
Yes, but that's not to say I won't miss this place. But you know, I'm...
Yeah. It was nice.
But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the... I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. But this is...
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Well, no point. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know.
And Harold?
Yeah?
You'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're... It'll feel like a whole...
I know.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon. Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Hey there.
Hello, Harold.
Sure. What are you up to? Oh, but I... Wiu.
Hey, Howell. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, and just... Yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also, maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wiu.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wiu if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidamo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
The Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simbo. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Wiyu. We will.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wiyu. And you.
I found you at the window again, looking out, watching the leaves falling in. Then you were something like a dream. Oh, so perfect, couldn't talk to me. The time moves slow when you're all alone. When you're out on your own, and the time moves slow. When you're missing a friend, and the time moves slow. When you get to the end, running away is easy. It's the leaving that's hard. Running away is easy. Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. And loving you was easy. It was you leaving that scarred. But what was I to do? Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you. What could I say? Oh, if I had another chance to make you stay. 'Cause when you ran away, I knew just what you were thinking that day. You just didn't love me like I do, like I love you. The sad thing is we're better off this way. Time moves slow, you can't hear a thing. Time moves slow when you're lost in the dream. And the time moves slow when you wait by the phone. And the time moves slow when you're all alone. To run away is easy.
Wiyu.
Howell, shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean...
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No, it's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. And not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your blugalugulugal.
Yeah. Lugalugul Simbo.
Blugalugulugal Simbo.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but...
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you, but if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Mareaux. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good tides.
Very funny.